Morning, Orlando here. Today I kind of wanted to touch base and talk to you guys about what we're going to be bringing on the channel, kind of what we do and what we decided to do, why we decided to do what we do. Mostly it was about passion for cycling. That passion was something that we really wanted to embody into the videos that we make. I'm not sure we quite got there yet, but it is something that we're striving for. So name of our channel was something else that I was having a hard time coming up with. Nick and I had rolled around some ideas. I really liked the Ready to Ride. I had a bike, we'll call it restoration business, running through Craigslist where I called myself Ready to Ride. And I kind of wanted to hold that name through, but we did discover another channel on YouTube that had the same name. Although I feel like I was first, I still haven't decided yet whether I'm going to stick with Ready to Ride or if we're going to go with something else. So that's why the channel currently reads just Orlando. So that's where we're at with that. We have a couple of names we're rolling around. I don't want to drop them yet because I'm afraid someone else will take them. But we are rolling that idea around. Hopefully something that when you put it in, it'll bring up our channel when you do the search. That would be something that I would want, like for sure to happen when you enter. You know, when you bring up when you put in Orlando, all you get is stuff from Florida, and you know, it's not very cycling oriented. You know, trips to Florida, and I believe there was a drive from Las Vegas to Florida, the whole thing. So I don't know who's got time to do a video of a several-day drive, but it's there. Anyway, like I said earlier, cycling is something that we're really passionate on, and it's why we want to bring you this content. We wanted to embody this passion that we feel about cycling into our videos, and I feel like we're starting to get that rolling, and I hope in the future in our content we'll be able to bring you more of that. I also wanted to talk to you about some upcoming things that we have going on. One of the things I'm most excited about is a bike build with a frame bought from AliExpress. And I know, oh, AliExpress, everyone's like, don't do it. Well, that's the reason why I did it. I know that there's some videos out there of people doing those types of builds, but I still think that there is a lot that people want to see covered on that type of build. So I've already ordered the frame. Some of the parts have started to arrive. The frame is held up, I guess, in customs. I don't know. I haven't had an update on it since the 9th of May. So I'm hoping it makes it. Okay, so the AliExpress build that we're going to be doing, I pulled up the bike on my computer here, so bear with me. Let me see if I can bring you over here so you can see what it looks like. This is the bike that we purchased. Roughly, it looks like an SL6 tarmac, and that's really what I was going for. My last bike was a Specialized Tarmac Pro, and I believe it was an SL3. It was a 2010 model. But when I sold my Venge, I really missed my tarmac. And it was something I wanted back, and obviously after just dropping more than $2,000 on a new bike, it's kind of hard to justify the expenditure again. So, I mean, if you look here, I believe I paid $338 with taxes. I got a PF30 bottom bracket to use with the Praxis cranks that came off of my Venge. And everything else I ordered through AliExpress. Handlebars, seat, all of that stuff. The seat actually just arrived, and it looks just like a Specialized power saddle. So that's the seat that I ride on my Venge. It's what I'm used to, so that's why I went with that seat. I wanted to not have as big of a pain transition in between bikes. You know, pain is something I deal with on the daily. I have a lot of serious back issues that kind of hinder a lot of my cycling performance. I don't really talk about it, but pain is definitely a big issue on the road bike. So the least amount of things that I have to change, the better for that aspect of my cycling career. Anyway, I can't wait to start building this bike. It's something that I've been waiting to do for a while now. The bike has been in COVID pandemic limbo since the 9th of May, so I'm hoping that I get some updates here shortly, and I hope it shows up on my doorstep. Worst case scenario, and it doesn't get here, I will go ahead and reorder, and we will eventually get this frame built and have the content to put through for that. But as of now, it's still sitting in limbo. Although some of the other parts did start shipping again. I finally got the seat. So here, maybe let me grab it for you for a second. It's over here in my bike room. Let me get it. So let me bring it back over here so we get it in the light so you can see here. The seat looks pretty much just like a specialized power saddle. I paid, I think, roughly 20 bucks. So 20 bucks. 20 bucks for a power saddle. I'm not sure how much it weighs, but I'm going to have to say it's very similar to the saddle that I have on my Venge, which I think it's the one underneath the Carbon, which would be the Sport. But very first part of the bike build has finally showed up, so I'm excited. Anyway, that's some of it. Anyway, I hope we'll be able to bring it to you soon. I can't wait personally to start building it, and I hope you can't either. Going back to the saddle that we purchased for the bike build, I brought out my personal bike here, my Venge, which has an actual power saddle, just so you can see the comparison here of both. On the right is Specialized power saddle, and on the left is the EC90 power saddle, and you can really see how identical they are. Here you can see the EC90 carbon bars and stem that I've ordered for the bike build. Total amount was just under 60 bucks, and that includes shipping. I can't comment on how good they are or aren't yet because I have not received them. We haven't gotten an update since the 4th of May, so I'm assuming that it's eventually going to start shipping again, and I really hope we get it. But anyway, there's the bar and the stem. That's going to be the front part of the bike. We always appreciate you watching. Please feel free to subscribe. Hit that like button if you like what you see. Follow us on Strava. Nick Lee in Orlando on Strava, Las Vegas. I'm not sure how many Orlandos are out there when you enter the search. Right now my last name is just the Fingers. So we haven't really rolled around. We're still trying to get things right here. So please, just bear with us. Content's going to get better. Videos are going to get better. I'm going to get better at editing them. So we're not going to use as much music. Hopefully more commentary. Maybe bring you some Strava segments. A lot of things I've been thinking about doing. Hard to embody in just one thing. So appreciate you watching. As always, peace.